All right, let's get
Cool.
sticks in.
Let's go ahead and roll.
Sam? A1, take one.
You got hair now, and the last time we did this, you didn't have hair.
Yeah, I mean, when you win in League of Legends, anything is possible.
True, that's a very good point. When do you want to start walking? What's the cue here? I really did not get any information here.
Okay.
Where did you envision that we start? Like, when do we start moving?
I don't know, we'll go. So today we have a really big announcement.
Okay. Oh, is this part of the video?
Yeah, I mean, we're live, right?
YouTube, how the fun you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot today. I'm bringing a brand new video. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the 100 Thieves Cash App compound. I am very excited because for the first time in a long time, I am joined by our incredible president and COO, John Robinson, AKA Ron Robinson, AKA I never wanted to be in a video at 100 Thieves, and now I only show up for the important ones. Must be nice, John. Great to have you here.
Third video, must be a big announcement.
Yes, if John's in a video, that means we're doing something very important. So we're gonna take a walk around the compound and talk about a few things and actually share some announcements that I think you guys are gonna be very, very, very excited about.
So, big news for the future of 100 Thieves. We've just raised $60 million for the future growth of our company.
$60 million. And our Series B was 35. So obviously, guys, it's a big jump. It gives us a lot of runway for the future, a lot of opportunity to do some things that we never thought would be possible in the lifespan of 100 Thieves. So I'm very excited.
It's pretty incredible the last couple years. When we did the last video, we had about 25 employees. Now the compound's filled with over 100 people.
You'd say that very casually, but I think that's, holy hell, that's a lot of pressure. I think this is probably where I can stand the most proud, just because for a long time, there was an expectation that 100 Thieves didn't have any focus on winning, that it wasn't important to us, that it wasn't a priority. And that most certainly was not the case. We have added trophies from every single major title that we have been a part of. You have League of Legends with the LCS, which finally came in the summer split, and we made it all the way to Worlds and actually beat the world champions in pool play EDG. So that was just an incredible feat that I don't think anybody expected.
That was the biggest question after the Series B. People said, does 100 Thieves want to win?
Yeah, that was a really big question, but I got a whole lot of reasons why that shouldn't feel true behind us. So let's keep it moving. I'm personally proud of this one just because it is a first-person shooter and it is a beautiful trophy. First Strike, North American champions, the first major in Valorant history. And we brought her home.
We said we were going to build championship rosters, and that can be pretty expensive. But as you saw with the roster that we built right when the game launched, we brought in some really, really big names, and they delivered.
I promise you, this will not be the only Valorant championship that we will bring home. And then, Mr. Savage in Fortnite, DreamHack. This was the first week that he was actually part of our organization. Our entire Fortnite roster has just continued to bring home championships. We have the best team in all of North America on the West Coast, and I would actually argue probably in all of North America, maybe even the world. Last but not least, go ahead, John.
We have 2 trophies in Call of Duty, and we're going to get more.
These happened before we announced the Series B, but I want to make sure that you guys understand we will win more.
We actually exited Call of Duty briefly. So why do we raise money? It's to afford things that are really cool for us and our fans, like getting a CDL franchise.
So we've covered championships, we covered our winning mentality. I say we go over to the retail front and talk about some apparel.
Let's do it.
Well, apparel has been nothing short of incredible over the last year since we announced our Series B. One of my biggest passion projects, so much I actually sent John on his way, told him, you're not coming in the room anymore, I'm making all the decisions. And where did that get us? Coming back to you. No, just kidding. All right, so John.
I'm allowed in the room again.
Yes, he is. What was the #1 request from our community with our apparel after our Series B announcement?
Yeah, the first 2 years, the community feedback was like, we love your apparel, but it always sells out and it's not always available. Can you make something for us that we can get all the time?
Exactly, and that is how the genesis of Foundations begun. You guys are gonna have a lot to look forward to in 2022 and beyond. Foundations is going to continue to evolve in ways that I don't think you guys could have ever imagined. And we're also gonna have some really incredible collaborations. This year, we had Gucci, and that was an unbelievable moment shared with a brand that's been around for over a century. And so we have many things to come, many things to share, and I think you guys are really, really gonna love them. I actually promise you, you're really gonna love them. Here's the deal. You're gonna love them. What?
What accent was that? Let's keep it moving.
Where are we going?
Let's go stop by the production studio. In the Series B video, we made 3 promises. Win championships, make great apparel,
That's 2.
bigger and better content.
That's 3. And I feel like we have most certainly accomplished that. Content is obviously the closest to my heart. It's what I started my career with. That's how I really took off in the gaming industry. So that was one of the biggest priorities that we had since the very beginning.
Yep.
And we went from around 10 employees, now we have well over 60. And so 2022 is just gonna get a whole lot crazier and a whole lot better. I'm going in here, John.
What?
Nothing's gonna stop me. Okay, well, everything's fake. Hollywood is a lie. I got told that we're not going in there, so I'm gonna close the door.
The other thing that we should mention is we've also signed a lot of new content creators since the Series B.
It's hard to remember how much we've actually accomplished, how many things that we've done, because we talk about our core business at the beginning, which was esports, apparel, and content, and then sometimes it just gets lost in the fray with how many incredible creators that we've signed, like you just said.
Perfect transition. Look where we are now.
LA Thieves.
Guess who's moving to LA?
All of the LA Thieves roster. You heard that correct.
Did playing out of the compound help our LCS team?
I think playing out the compound helped our LCS team, our Valorant team, every roster that we've ever had, playing together in one place, especially with all of our incredible employees and the culture that they get to feel and be a part of when they're at the compound, it pays leaps and bounds, you know what I mean?
Why don't we sit down and make some promises for the next few years?
Oh, are you sure you want to do that? It worked out really well this time around, but all right, yeah, we can make some promises.
I think it's good. I remember when we made them last time, I felt a lot of pressure and I didn't know whether we were gonna get to them, but I think it's good that, you know, we're holding ourselves accountable.
I'm about to sneeze, and I'll tell you what, I was just thinking about it. If we got $60 million more and we can't make more promises, then we got some problems on our hands. So let's make some promises. I'm ready to do that.
Let's do it.
John, let's take a seat. Let's talk all about these promises we keep talking about. We need to talk about the evolution of chairs that we've had at 100 Thieves, okay? Because if you look back at the Series B video, the chairs that we had were perfect. They were fantastic. And then we went to these weird stools where someone like me, poor posture, doesn't work very well, and I complained for 2 years, and we finally used the budget and the money we raised from the Series B to get director's chairs. Just in time for the Series C.
I remember for the Series B video, we were in like folding chairs because this place was just like an empty warehouse.
It was.
I'm glad we upgraded.
Yeah, all right.
So, promises for the future.
Yep.
Why do we have to raise money? And are we profitable yet? In 2021, our business grew faster and more than in any previous year at 100 Thieves. Mm-hmm. At the same time, we made a lot of new investments, right? Brought in High Ground, we bought LA Thieves last year. These are all things that cost a lot of money.
Yep.
So we are not yet profitable, which is why we're raising more money.
Yep.
We also have lots of big growth opportunities, which is why we're raising money. Mm-hmm. Is our goal to get to profitability? Absolutely. But right now, things are going so well and we see so many opportunities that we're gonna use this 60 to keep growing, keep delivering for our community, and eventually we'll get to profitability at the right time, at the right pace. If we wanted to be a profitable, small or mid-size organization, that definitely would have been a very doable strategy for us. But I think our ambitions now have scaled to something much bigger.
Which I love personally, just because I'm all in here. I got it tattooed on my arm. I'm gonna be locked in here for at least another decade. I'm excited.
Well, let's go. So what do you want to do in the next decade?
My goal for 100 Thieves is to be the most recognized brand in all of gaming in the future. And I think that is a very ambitious goal, but I also think it's something that we can do. We have the right talent, we have the right staff, and we have the right ambitions. So I think all those things culminating together are gonna lead to a really fun couple years coming up.
The big thing that I wanted to emphasize is, even though we have these big ambitions, and even though we're gonna be expanding into a bunch of new things, top 3 priorities remain the same. Win championships, make amazing apparel, continue to make great content for the community. We're gonna continue to do that bigger, better than ever before.
We talked about High Ground with the co-founder, Russ and So today, when we made the announcement in the first collaboration with the Geoprint keyboard and the mountain peeking over the enter bar, and that drop went so well. And I think it really proved our thesis that we've had for the last year about making that investment into their business. And I truly believe that if you stick along for this ride, High Ground keyboards and many, many other peripherals and additives to your gaming setup will hopefully be a household name and something that you strive to own, strive to use, and strive to live with every single day.
And I also like the origin story for High Ground and like how it all worked out, in the sense of, we saw that there were a ton of people at 100 Thieves that were collecting keyboards. And we saw how much our community loved what's happening with custom keyboards. And I think moving forward, we're gonna continue to see like, what is our community really into? And what are some of the ways that we can extend our brand? And if High Ground was the first acquisition, I would bet in the future, you're probably gonna see a few more either acquisitions or new businesses that are gonna get launched.
I think the Series C and the capital that we just raised are gonna enable us to go and make those bets and blow the hinges off the door that we had originally built and installed here at the Cash App compound.
4 years ago, after we got the franchise in LCS, we were running the business basically like week to week, day to day. It was like, now fast forward to December of 2021, it's planning for 22, it's planning for 2023. We already actually have things that are in progress for the next 24, 36 months, which is pretty wild to think about.
And I think what John said right there was really important. Although we have a lot of things that we are going to deliver in 2022, what I would ask for is a little bit of patience. Things don't move as quickly as they once did. You know, it was a lot different. We had 6 people in the master bedroom of the Rocket Mortgage team house at the beginning of 2018. When we said we wanted to do something, it was easy as like picking up the camera or signing a contract and it's done the next day. The fact of the matter is things take time. When you're growing as quickly as we are, we want to make sure that we also don't trip over ourselves and we don't make decisions too quickly and we don't move too fast to where we can't catch up to the speed or the track that we've set ourselves on.
The thing that we need to recognize is expectations have gone up for 100 Thieves, and there's a new bar that we have to hit in terms of the quality of everything that we do. Esports, apparel, entertainment, and all the new businesses. And that's why we can't just like turn around and launch things after like a week or two anymore. We need to make sure that we hit that quality bar.
Absolutely. And our talent has been second to none as well. I don't think that there should be any moment where we forget or we don't reflect on how many incredible creators we have brought into the fold here at 100 Thieves. We have some targets that we're going after. We have some people that are already signed that we haven't shared yet. And I think this Marvel-esque universe that we have continued to build over the last couple of years is only going to go bigger and grow stronger. And hopefully you guys grow to love everything that we are piecing together in the shadows back here at 100 Thieves. And then the production quality and the content, the variety of content that you see is only going to elevate, change for the better. So our core business that we set out to build over the last 4 years is only going to continue to elevate, get stronger, be better. And then like John and I have been talking about for the last couple minutes, the new businesses and the new ventures that you guys will see hopefully will blow you away.
So one thing I do want to talk about is who led this round. Big shout out to Anthony and Dick at Green Bay Ventures. Anthony actually has been a fan of ours for 4 years. He showed up at, I think, the first LCS match we ever had. Was there at the Rocket Mortgage team house, has been a supporter since day one, has been helping us, like really cares about our business, like great guy to work with. So we're very happy to have Green Bay Ventures leading this round. I think they're going to be an amazing partner for the future.
It feels incredible to have somebody who's been with us since day one and has so much faith in us as operators and the team that we've built and the business that we have really created out of thin air to double down and reinvest and really make even a bigger bet on 100 Thieves and the future of our business. That for me is like another chip on my shoulder where I just want to make Anthony and Green Bay Ventures and Dick over there proud and build as great a business as we know we can.
Absolutely.
That was a lot. It was a lot of information. I will say, I want to give a big shout out to John. You guys have no idea how much time has been spent from John Robinson to get us to the point where we've raised our Series B and to now where we're at with our Series C. All of our incredible board members who have helped John really make it to the point where we can film this video and deploy that capital. $60 million is no joke, and it is more money that has come into this business than I could have ever imagined. And we're going to do everything in our power not to squander that and make the most out of the opportunity that we've been given. I just want to say thank you guys for listening. Hopefully this gets you as amped up and as excited as we are. Thank you guys for voting. We won Esports Organization of the Year. That is an incredible place to hang our hat and end this video. I think it just shows and it gives us the ability to reflect on all the great things that we have done and all of the help that you guys have given us over the years. So we hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully you're just as excited. And YouTube, we'll see you fudging later. Goodbye. Hey, and real quick, I know we won Organization of the Year. We're very proud of that. But we got host, Content Team of the Year. If you go apples to apples and go down a list and comparisons of what we've done, the engagement that our content production team has driven, it is unmatched. It's not even the same ballpark that we're talking about here. So big shout out to our content team.